Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we'll be doing another tier list. This time it's going to be Star Wars Villains. And I know, like, Captain Phasma, really? You can just fuck off. I mean, like, what the hell? Let me just delete this row, because I don't need that many. So yeah, there are going to be 5 rows, and I can't be bothered to label them anymore. So it's basically just terrible, bad, decent, good, and then really good. Or God tier. I mean, there'll always be God and trash tier. You can change the other 3. The first one is Jabba. I'm surprised. I would think there'd be more villains. Maybe they missed a few out. And maybe I'm thinking more like minor villains and not like big, major villains. Although Captain Phasma was a pretty fucking minor villain. Why is she even here? What the hell? And this was probably made before The Last Jedi because I don't see Snoke. Okay. Next is, the first one is Jabba the Hutt. He's a gangster. He's a fat fucking slug. So he has to be at the top, right? I mean, he's just so ugly. He's overshadowed throughout the original trilogy until fucking George Lucas had to ruin it and animate this terrible CGI, giving away Jabba the Hutt, and CGI, like, making Han Solo walk on his tail look terrible. So just for that fucking edit, Jabba, you should feed George Lucas to the Sarlacc or to the Rancor. He fucking ruined you. So you're gonna go in B. Just because of that terrible CGI edit, that kind of ruined your surprise. And made you look like a fool. But yeah, other than that, Jabba would probably be an S. Next is Darth Maul. Darth Maul's gonna go in D tier. Like, okay, he's cool. Wow, he has a double lightsaber, but does he fucking talk? And he's like, okay, he doesn't fucking talk. He's in a shit movie, and he like dies. He gets sliced in two. Okay, I know a lot of these guys died, but like he dies like basically after 10 minutes we've seen him. Next is Boba Fett, and you could basically say the same thing. Going in F tier, and I know this is probably controversial because everybody fucking loves Boba Fett. I do think his armor looks cool, but I'm not ranking it how they look. I'm ranking it how they are as a villain, and he's barely even a villain. He's a bounty hunter, and he dies in such a joke way with that fucking scream. Like, why do you need to add the scream? And then he falls into the CGI piece of shit. So yeah, pretty much he's a fail. I guess he tracked down Han Solo, but I always thought he was just a fail. Even with his cool looking armor and jetpack, which he doesn't know how to use, because if you actually look at the movie, he misses the first time he shoots Luke. He tries to tangle Luke, Luke gets out and he cuts his gun, so he can't even use his goddamn weapons. Wasn't able, he has like a jetpack, he has a gun, he has string, and he can't even hurt somebody. Like, what an asshole. So he's gonna go in F tier. Bubba. Okay, next is Count Dooku. Gonna go in B tier. Decent villain. He took down Anakin and Obi-Wan and ran away from Yoda, which is a hard thing to do. Then got decapitated in the next movie. But he's a good villain, not S tier, because I never really thought he looked all that cool, and he was that really cool, like, scary presence. Because he's not like a terrible guy. He was a Jedi, but overall fighting ability is very good, so he's gonna go in B tier. Next is Darth Vader, S tier straight away. Yeah, I won't say anything. You guys know already why he's in S tier. Okay, next is Jango Fett. Definitely better than Bubba. Maybe I'd prefer the green than the purple, but at least he like puts on a fight against Obi-Wan and injures him, and then dies in at least a merciful way, dying with a Jedi cutting off your head. It's still kind of an embarrassment, but at least you don't get just swallowed, like your head swallowed and then screaming. And at least he knows how to use his fucking stuff, and he's the original, so he's gonna go in C tier. Okay, next is General Grievous. Kenobi. Yeah, if you would have me, I would make a finding their fucking collection. Okay, no, I won't start. I know. I'm sorry for that. I know you heard that and you cried. Next is General Grievous. I'm gonna go in C tier because although he looks badass, he's not a great villain because he was almost only invented to look cool and to fight Obi-Wan. Other than that, he has no purpose. I know he has a bigger role in the Star Wars, the Clone Wars series, but in the movies, he's a small part, and he just, like, okay, it's cool, he has 4 lightsabers, but what else? Not much, and he has a cool voice as well, but not enough read into him, and he just kind of like, what is he? Did he join the Empire because he was forced to? Does he like follow them? It doesn't say much about him. and just shows him as like this evil guy with 4 lightsabers. So he's gonna go in C tier. I like how this photo has him like topless. Can you show him in his like? This guy just looks like a pedophile. Can he be in his like Kylo Ren suit? But apparently that was the best photo to pick. I mean, look at this Palpatine one. I mean, at least this one's menacing. Like, what the hell? He's gonna go in. Kylo Ren's gonna go in B tier. Good villain. I won't spoil Rise of Skywalker. Ha! I will! Leave if you don't want to hear spoilers, because Kylo Ren dies, and he turns, and he kisses Rey. So he's not actually... I might put him in C, because he's not really a proper villain, because he turns good. But as a villain, he was a pretty good one. He was menacing, he was evil, he had all the villain qualities he needed, so he's gonna go in B tier. So, next is Emperor Palpatine, and he's an OG, along with Darth Vader. Maybe not as good as Darth Vader, but he's the mastermind behind it all from Episode 1. And he started all of the destruction that caused it. And I'm spoiling Rise of Skywalker again, so if you don't want to hear this, leave the fucking screen and fuck off. But he's the villain in it, and finally he dies at the end of it. But he's been manipulating everybody, turning them, like, he manipulated Padme into getting him voted. Then he manipulated Anakin to make him become Darth Vader. He tried to manipulate Luke, but that didn't work out. And he's just been the mastermind behind it all. And he manipulated a bunch of Sith guys as well. And Gunray, who's ultimately an idiot, but... Oh, wait, just leave Phasma there. Fuck you, Phasma. We won't even talk about you. You had, like, 10 scenes, so you're gonna go in F. Barely even a villain, I mean... If you were gonna put him in there, you might as well just put Jedi Relics from how fucking stupid they are. And I would put them in F tier along with Captain Phasma. At least they were kind of interesting. Like, what are you, Phasma? You're just an asshole. So yeah, you're gonna go in F tier. Anyway, this is my tier list for the Star Wars villains. See you guys in another video, and bye.